following your intuition that led you right here, right now. Before we get started, I'm going to read you a quote from my favorite book, Yoga for Health. Just so you know what we're getting into, yogic asanas, which are the poses, and breathing, as we've seen, cleanse and stimulate the human body in every way. It's improving and regulating metabolism, harmonizing glandular secretions, burning up fat, limbering joints, stimulating circulation, improving digestion, liberally increasing energy. In effect, you're rejuvenating the organs and the systems of the body. This book suggests that you'll never grow old if you keep practicing your yoga and your breath. So let's get into it today. Find yourself in a comfortable seated position. We're going to start with diaphragmatic breathing. The reason this is important is because the body typically breathes from the chest, which is shallow, rapid breath, the leading cause of anxiety. In fact, all anxiety can be eradicated with just this breath that I'm teaching you now. So we're going to start from the diaphragm, which is this muscle that runs along between the belly button and the heart, right? So place your right hand underneath your ribs, and as you inhale, expand the belly, expand that diaphragm, opening up space in the bottom of the lungs, expand the chest and lift the clavicles. On the out breath, contract the diaphragm, contract the chest, lower the clavicles. Inhale, expand the belly, expand the chest, lift the clavicles. Out breath, contract the diaphragm, contract the chest, let the clavicles lower. You got the rhythm? Inhale, expand the diaphragm, expand the belly, expand the chest, lift the clavicles. On the out breath, really contract the belly, contract the chest, lower the clavicles. Inhale, diaphragm, chest, clavicles lift. Exhale, contract the diaphragm, contract the chest, lower the clavicles. Last one, best one, biggest inhale, grow your belly, your chest, your clavicles. On the out breath, really squeeze the air out from the belly, from the chest, and the clavicles lower. Feel that crashing of a wave of calm over you? Me too. So let's rock it over to our tabletop position. Hands and knees, and we'll take a moment to just massage out the spine. I like to make circles or S's. If you want to get into it and drop your belly, lift your chin, expand your shoulders, and then drive your chin to your chest, curve and round the back. The in-breath takes you up, chin up, shoulders wide, collarbones open. Exhale, round the back, tuck the chin in, tuck the tailbone in, press the mat away. Inhale, get long, chest forward, chin forward. Exhale, curve and round. Here we're going to sit back on the heels into a child's pose and then come back up to neutral. Drop your right forearm, look over your left shoulder. Inhale up, exhale, left forearm down, looking up over the right. Inhale up, exhale, right forearm down. Inhale up, exhale, left forearm down, looking over your right shoulder. Inhale to neutral. Inhale and lift the right arm up to the sky, roll out the wrist, waving good morning to your angels. And then sending that right arm through the left side of the body, working that left arm forwards. Take a few breaths here, opening up the muscles of the shoulder. I like to make a fist and then open up or move the thumb. You can start to feel it in different parts of the shoulder. Walk your left hand back underneath your left shoulder. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, plant it firmly underneath the shoulder. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, send it through. Your eardrops down to the mat. You can walk the right fingertips forward. Take a few breaths. Stay in touch with that diaphragmatic rhythm of breath. Bring the right hand back underneath the right shoulder and inhale, left arm up. Exhale, down. Now we're going to step the left leg back, stretch out the calf. Step the right leg back, stretch out the calf. We're in a sneaky little plank. You're going to bend the knees and hover, and then lift back up to plank. Bend the knees and hover, squeezing the core, lift back up to plank. One more. Bend the knees and hover, keep the core engaged. push the hips to the heels, and lift the hips up in downward dog. So here, do anything that feels good and right to your body. You want to wag your tail, you want to pedal your feet. Just make sure you're gripping into the mat with the fingers, taking pressure off the wrists, and then you're going to roll the shoulders down and back, press the mat away, and work the heels down. Take a breath here, scoop the hips up further. And then bend the knees and walk the hands back to the feet. And just hang out here. Hang out, max relax. Shake your head no. Shake your head yes. Always ending on a positive note. Hands to shins, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to take the hands to the shins again. Emphasis on rolling the inner thighs out, pressing the feet into the ground, sending the crown forward, shoulders back. Exhale down. Let's do that again. Inhale, press the glutes back, roll inner thighs, draw the shoulders together. Exhale down. Now we're going to sweep the arms and rise. Inhale up. From here, feels so good. Grab your hands behind your back, roll your shoulders down and back. Feet are about hip width apart. Inhale. And then we're going to exhale, send the hands to the right. Try to keep your shoulders square. Inhale to center. Exhale, arms to the right, head to the left, hold your breath. Inhale through center. Exhale, pause. Inhale here, get tall. Exhale, forward fold. Bring the arms over the head. Hold your breath. Inhale to the top. Exhale, pause. Inhale, pull yourself back, hold the breath. Let the head drop. And exhale, back up. Let the arms go, give it a little shake. We're going to do the same sequence, but with the opposite hand lock. So whatever you're naturally going back to, just switch it out. Inhale, get tall, pull the arms away from the body. Exhale, off to the left. Hold the breath. Inhale through center. Exhale off to the right, hold your breath. Shoulders square. Inhale back through center. Exhale, fold it over. Hands overhead, hold the breath. Inhale takes you up. Exhale, pause. Inhale and lean back. Hold the breath. Exhale, come up. Shake it all out. You guys feel good? Awesome. We'll inhale, take the arms around. Exhale, bring it down, forward bend. And you're just going to drop down to a seated position. So we're going to practice Yoga Mudra. You're in a cross-legged or half lotus position, whatever feels best for you. Reach your arms behind. Grab a hold of your right wrist with your left hand. Pull your shoulders back, stand up straight, inhale. And exhale, fold forwards as much as you can to keep your back straight and your tush grounded. If the tush starts to lift or the back starts to round, we come up a little bit, hold the breath. Inhale, rise up. Switch the wrists. Take a breath here, inhale. Exhale. Inhale from the diaphragm. Exhale, float it forwards, hold the breath. Inhale, rise up. Let the arms go, relax. Next, we're gonna practice hair pose. So you're gonna come to your knees. I love Shashangasana because of the effects on the brain. It's very stimulating for our brain, improves our memory, increases blood flow, which, as you know, helps with the whole body because all the signals are getting there faster. So I'm tucking my toes under. It's also a little stretch for the myofascial in the feet, which don't get enough attention. So now we're going to place our hands by our heels, reach our back forwards, just like we did in that last pose, keeping a straight, flat back. And then you're gonna roll onto the crown of your head and lift your tailbone. Keep your hands on your heels. Feel that pressure applied to the top of the skull. Hold the breath. And let it go. Take 2 regular rhythms of breath. On your next inhale, rise up. Feels good. Let's get off the knees so that we can give them some love. Rub them out. Love your knees. Good work. Next, we're going to practice Gomukhasana, cow's head pose. So you're going to bring your left foot towards your right cheek and then your right foot on top. So you want the knees to be stacked on top of each other best you can. And the feet are supposed to look like little cow ears from behind. I'll show you another time. So try to keep your hips rooted. My right hip's coming up, so I'm just gonna send my foot a little bit more forwards. From here, we're gonna grab onto the knee. Inhale, get tall. And we're gonna practice this bandha. So inhale, get tall. Exhale. Inhale, reach the chin forward. And exhale, press the chin into the chest. This is our jugular lock. Hold the breath. Inhale, rise up. We're gonna switch sides. So in that jugular notch lock, just switch your legs, whatever one was on top, put the other one on top. We're applying pressure to our thyroid and then allowing fresh blood to stream to it. We'll also do this in another pose a little bit further into the class. Hands onto the knees, inhale, lift up. Reach the chin forward. Press it down, exhale, hold. Stay tall. And release. This feels so good as a hip opener. Come back to it anytime that you wish. From here, we're going to move into Cobra, which is one of the most beneficial poses for women. Women, we should be doing this 8 times a day in the morning and 8 times at night. So let's give it a go. I'll give you a couple variations today. We're going to start by laying down on our bellies. Hands are underneath our shoulders, fingertips facing forward. The heels will plug together. The forehead is resting down. Inhale, lift up. Look up, hold the breath. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, elbows into the ribs. If you want to take it up a little bit further. And exhale down. Let's do that again. Inhale takes you up. Hold the breath, look up, exercise the eyes. Exhale to the earth. Make a pillow with your hands. Let one ear face down and just rock your knees side to side. We're warming up the low back. We're entering into our back bend sequencing. Now I'm going to show you the second variation. We'll interlock the hands behind, forehead down, heels together. Drive the shoulders away, knuckles away, just like we did in Karmasana. Inhale brings you up. Hold the breath, look up. Exhale down. All we're going to do is switch the grip. Take a breath in between. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Place the hands in front of you, and we'll just have the opposite ear down. Now press up. We'll bring the knees together, knees out wide and toes together, and sit back in Balasana, child's pose. Same thing here with the neck. We want to reduce any strain, so just have one temple down. Take a breath here. Rock it forwards. We're going to Come to that same starting position, and we're practicing locust, shalabhasana, one of my favorite to say. So reach the arms forward. The legs can be separated here. You're going to inhale, lift up the left arm, and exhale. Inhale, lift up the right leg. Inhale, lift up further. Hold the breath. Exhale down, relax. Inhale, right arm up. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, left leg up. Inhale, a little bit higher. Hold the breath. Plug the shoulder back, reach the toe back. Exhale down. Now we're going to come into the full version where the hands, we make fists and place them underneath the hips. For our chin down. Inhale, lift the legs. Hold the breath. Can you lift up higher? Exhale down. Great work, toes together. Take a big breath. Maybe rock the hips side to side. Lay on your hands as a pillow. Now let's press ourselves into a plank. Bend the knees, push the hips back to downward dog. Let the head hang heavy, shake it out. Press the heels down. Bend the knees and start walking the feet up to the hands. Keep your shoulders above your wrists. And we're just going to keep that forward bend to help elongate the spine. You can grab opposite elbows, whatever feels nice. Shake out your head. From here, let the hands go. Hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Now we're going to bend the knees and squat down as much as we can until the tush hits the ground and we lift the feet and we come into boat. So if you found another way to get there, just meet me here with ankles and knees in alignment, lifting the chest as if there's something supporting your lower back. Bring the arms out forward. We're going to do some ab work. So we're going to send that left leg down and exhale, bring it up. Inhale, drop the right. Exhale, bring it up. Left. So try to just tap the heel down and come right back up. Let's go one more each side. Left, shh, and right, shh. Hug the knees in and roll back. Nice and gently. We're going to extend the legs forward. And we're going to do some leg raises. So you can either make a diamond and support your low back or just keep your arms by your side. I prefer the support. So we're going to point the left toe and lift 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex the foot down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Same leg. Point. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flex. 4, 3, 2, 1. Point. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flex. 4, 3, 2, 1. Change to the other leg. Right side. Point the foot. 1, 2. Lift. 3, 4. Flex. 4, 3, 2, 1. Point. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flex. 1, 2, 3, 4. Point. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flex. 1, 2, 3, 4. Both feet together. Inhale up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale down. Flex. 1, 2, 3, 4. And relax. You can rock the legs side to side. Always feels good to just relieve any pressure in the lower back that might build up. From here, we're going to go into a shoulder stand sequence. Please do not look side to side or use your voice. Don't speak at all to protect your voice box. So we're going to go from a shoulder stand where I inhale here, bring my legs up and rise up, supporting myself with my hands underneath. I'm going to bring the elbows in nice and close so that I can hold myself up. From there, we're going to go into plow, and then we're going to come back into shoulder stand, which I'll show you in a moment, and then we're going to walk it down to bridge. So let me just show you before we get started, that way you don't have to look around. So you're lying here Inhale, bring the knees to the chest and extend straight up. Exhale here, pause. Inhale, use the momentum. Okay, so let's give it a go. You're gonna exhale the knees into the chest. And if you notice on the way down on the bridge, I move my hands from supporting here and I bring my fingers forward. So let's give it a go. Inhale, lift the legs up, use the momentum to rise up in the shoulder stand. I'm just coming out to give you directions. So here you want to apply pressure from your chin. Same thing that we did in Gomukhasana, where we're applying pressure on the thyroid and the parathyroid glands. And maybe look at the top of your toes where they touch. Bring the elbows in underneath you. Just breathe. Take another big breath in. Relax your mind on the out breath. And then you can drop one toe back, straight legs, and the other toe. So just like those leg raises, but in reverse. And then place your hands flat on the mat. This one always has scared me in the beginning, so just breathe through it. As soon as you feel like you don't want to be in it, stay for one more breath. And then, just like the leg raises, lift back up into, with support on your low back, lift back up into shoulder stand. Take a moment to notice your posture. Can you bring your elbows in? And then if you want to give it a go, you can roll into bridge, where you take your hands to the sides, drop one leg at a time. Or if you're just in shoulder stand, bring your knees into your chest and roll out and drop the hands into a bridge. The next pose we want to go right into is Matsyendrasana, fish pose. Send your legs straight, flex your feet in, hands underneath, just like when we were doing the Ustrasana, the leg raises. Bring your elbows super close to your ribs so that you can perk up, and then drop the crown of your head. No speaking and moving the head in this one either. Drop the crown of the head back, applying pressure, opening up that thyroid gland for fresh blood to rush to it. Make sure the feet are flexed, extending energy through the heels. Lift your chest up a little bit further. And then relax your head down and pull your arms out. Roll out your wrists, take a beat. Feels good, take a breath. So from this position, we're gonna go into Chakrasana, wheel pose. Take another breath here, maybe rock your knees side to side. Now we're gonna have the feet planted. Bring our fingertips underneath our shoulders, elbows into the biceps. And inhale, lift up. When you're ready to come down, roll vertebrae by vertebrae and then hug the knees into the chest. Drop them off to the right and your chin off to the left. Bring your knees back through center, drop them off to the left and the chin to the right. Hug your knees back in through center. And then just let the legs go long. We're going to practice Utthita Paschimottanasana from supine position. So arms over your head, legs long. Take a moment here just to relax into the earth. Then you're going to inhale the arms straight up. Exhale, start to roll up. Inhale at the top. And exhale, reach for the big toes. Peace fingers wrap around the toes. Thumbs press into the tip of the toes. So it's said that the pineal gland nerve ends in the tip of our toes. So we just want to stimulate that gland. You can pull your elbows out, anything that feels good and right. And then inhale, lift up, and exhale, roll back down. Arms over your head. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, roll up. Use the core, lift through the chin. Inhale here, exhale, float it down, peace fingers, and hold the breath. Inhale, lift up. Exhale with control, roll down, squeezing the core. Inhale at the bottom. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, knees to chest. And then rock and roll the length of your spine 3 or 4 times until you have enough momentum to just stand up. From here, we're going to take a wide-legged forward fold. So separate your feet nice and wide and just let the head hang. We're stretching the inner thighs, backs of the legs, the ankles, the feet, just about everything in this. Hands underneath your heart. Inhale, arch your back and look up. Exhale, bring your hands close to your feet and pull your head in towards the knees. Hands back under the heart. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hands to peace fingers to your toes. Grab a hold, press the thumb in. Extend your elbows out. Inhale through the center. Hands underneath your heart, arch, look up. Exhale, grab your ankles, pull your head through. Inhale back through center. Exhale, grab a hold of your grip behind you. Pull the shoulders down and back. Let the hands just hang over the head. Let the knees relax. Let the hips relax. Let the face. Couple more breaths here. Let the arms just hang out in front of you. We'll walk the feet together, heel toe. And then we're going to change the orientation on our mat to face forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And then just roll up. Bend the knees, stacking vertebrae on vertebrae. Shoulders down and back. We're going to practice Tulandasana. So really root your left foot into the ground. Step back onto the right toe, stimulating that pineal gland again. Hands to your waist, inhale. And as you exhale, lift the heel and send the chin forward. Try to focus on the middle of your throat. Don't worry about squaring the hips. Worry about rooting that left foot in. Inhale, return. Take an exhale, step back with the left toe. Press the toe into the earth, inhale. And as you exhale, the chest comes forward, the heel comes up, rooting into that right side. Inhale to return. Now we're going to inhale the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, forward fold. And drop down to your knees. We're going to practice Dirga Pranam, long salutation, one of the most beneficial poses for women. Should be practiced every day. Inhale, lift the arms up into Anjali Mudra, palms touching. And as you exhale, reach forward, keeping your tush rooted in, straight long back. As soon as you start to lose your control, drop your hands, glide them forwards and allow your forehead to rest. Hold the breath. Inhale, lift the head, look forwards. Bring the arms forwards, using the abs and the core, rise up. Strong arms to your sides. Inhale, lift up, hands to center. Exhale, really challenge yourself to keep a straight, long, flat back to the floor. And hold the breath. Inhale, lift the head. Bring the hands in. Exhale, come up. Let the arms go by your sides. From here, we're just going to cross the ankles, allow the feet to come out in front, and lay back. Lay on your back, just relax. Arms over your head, take an inhale. Exhale, hug the right knee into the chest, pressing it into the organs, and hold the breath. Inhale, grow long. Arms overhead, foot long. Exhale, left knee to the chest, hold the breath. Inhale, send the left leg to meet the right, arms overhead. Exhale, both knees into the chest. Pull your head in, hold your breath. Inhale, long. Feet and arms separate. Exhale, right leg into the chest, give it a squeeze, and then drop it off towards the left side, chin off towards your right. Relax through that right shoulder. Release efforting on the left side. Bring your right knee back through center. Give it one last squeeze and then just let it drop. Inhale, left leg in. Exhale, off to the side, to the right, across the body, looking over your left shoulder. With every exhale, melt further into it. Let efforting cease from the right. Bring it back through center on an out breath. Give it a squeeze. And let the legs go long. Prepare for our final relaxation, Shavasana. So you'll have your palms facing up, draw the shoulders underneath, maybe rock your head from left to right to release and increase stimulation in the brain around the skull. Legs are long. Feel your body merging with the ground underneath you. Can you witness for a moment your heartbeat? How essential your natural rhythm is to the entire vibration of the world. Can you bring your thoughts back to your breath anytime they leave your body? Effort in not leaving your body, but staying in this room, focusing on your breath, giving gratitude for what your body can do, how you can push through mentally, all the strength and the courage that it takes to put yourself here on your mat in a space of nourishment and love. Know that this day is a fresh new day. It's bright and bursting with possibility. Relax further into this knowing. This untouched day will turn out however you make it. You and only you have that power. You are empowered to step into your most loving self, to exercise your power, to develop your capacity to be kind to yourself and others, to appreciate each passing moment, core love and the space between your breaths now. This day will be different from every other day. You have the choice. Devote this inner light that you've been cultivating, that burns bright within. Devote this light to shining. Shining out into the world, setting other souls on fire. Taking responsibility for being the illuminating force that keeps the world warm. We all depend on each other. Be that light for yourself. Shine that light onto others. Notice how you are becoming more with this practice. From your space of relaxation, start to bring movement back into the fingers and the toes, giving gratitude from head to toe. Hug your left knee in, hug your right knee in. Make gentle circle to the left and to the right. Drop both knees off to the right side, using your right bicep as a pillow. This is your most natural pose, the one you were born from, all of us. The position that we lied in the womb. Now with your practice, cellular reconstructing you every time you move through your yoga asana and through your breath work, you're becoming new. So perhaps in this moment, you can declare a rebirth. How do you wish to show up next? In this next hour, in the rest of your fresh new day? What's your intention? Take a big breath in. And a big breath sending it out. Using your left hand, push yourself up to a seated position. In a comfortable cross-legged position, bring your hands together at heart center. Take a moment to bow to yourself in honor and in gratitude for all that you are capable of in that fire that burns within. With all the charms of my mind and love in my heart, I bow to you. Namaskar. Thank you, Flexi friends. I hope to see you on the next one. If there's anything that you request, comments, concerns, jokes, tell them in the comments. I appreciate you way more than you know. And let's light up this world, okay? Light it up.